Welcome back to another episode of Staying at the Museum. We got museum vibes today.
Welcome back to another episode of Day at the Museum. Night at the Museum.
That'd be a good. Are you You're sensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. You mean
okay.
I'm a human being?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of common misconceptions about people just like having normal ranges of emotions.
Well, common misconception about big hairy dudes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they're supposed to be what? Just rock solid. I
mean, I'm not feeling all the time. Kind of.
But that would probably help you in the end, maybe get through some stuff.
It would benefit me. It would be my leprechaun rainbow pot of gold. You know?
Yeah, mate. One day it'll click for you. You're going to be sitting on like a porch somewhere, and you're going to be like, oh, it's going to hit.
Coming on a porch.
Well, it doesn't have to be that, but.
Okay. I was in acting class yesterday.
Yeah.
Did a scene. Would have been nice to be able to cry in it. Can't get there.
I don't think that's even the thing you need to be worrying about.
Can you cry?
Well, I haven't. No, it's been quite a while.
Like, could you think thoughts?
Yeah, probably if I really wanted to. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. So you're telling me that like the thought of a thing that's sad will make you cry.
If I think about for too long and like in detail about my nanu and or if I think about my dad and like me hanging out when I was a kid. Yeah, for sure. I probably could.
See, you telling me about your shit, that makes me, I could get a little sad about your shit. Like, happy. Oh, that's so sweet. Not my shit.
Like, I could probably do it right now if I had.
Like, I've been trying to cry in the car on the way wherever I'm going.
Yeah. But just think about stuff in your own life. Don't try to think about bad stuff.
Yeah, when I think about you, I just get sad.
So think about me. Use me as your vehicle for sadness, dude.
Well, apparently, you ever see anything on the internet there about goosebumps?
Like getting them on your skin?
Yeah, getting them on the skin.
Yeah, I get them all the time.
What?
You don't get goosebumps?
When you get, no, I get them, but you get them when like you listen to music.
Yeah, music. When I'm watching like a show that I really like.
You're different.
Or a movie.
Is what this said. It said you're different.
Something's wrong with me?
No, I mean maybe, but you're different. Is what we're different.
The goosebumps giving me? Am I dying? Is it cancer?
No, well, it's killing the smoothness of your skin for the moment.
Got them right now, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, that might be gay.
Yeah. Oh, plastic water bottle. Really, just dipotassium phosphate is in that.
Is that what it is?
No. But I was looking.
Dude, that's my I'm most feared phosphate.
Dude, you got me hooked on this bullshit. And I was like, today I had one of those Nescafe, like instant coffee packs.
Okay.
And I was looking at the back just to see caffeine content. Doesn't have that, but what does it have? Dipotassium phosphate, cancer in powder form.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder, like, are they in the office at Nescafe, and they're like, yo, fucking put Mr. Clean in there, obviously. And
yeah, that's interesting.
Why? Like, who would go there?
That's like the guys putting tar in the cigarettes. Like, what's going on? Why do I need to have the asphalt in my cigarettes?
Well, doesn't it cost so much to figure out you got to put asphalt in the cigarette? Like, how did they get from fucking looking at the board, they're looking at the whiteboard, and they're like, these things are burning too quick.
But it's the same thing about what you just said about Nescafe. Like, they're sitting there, they're like, okay, we just need to make coffee in a powder form. Okay, we're going to make coffee. We're going to dry it somehow. We're going to grind it up. What do we got to put in there? Let's put poison in there. Why not?
But is the whole delivery method of anything, unless it's like right near you, impossible?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if the coffee's not growing down the street, poison has got to be in it.
I bet you dipotassium phosphate helps powdered things stay good forever. Like, it doesn't go bad. Because it has to have a purpose. They wouldn't just put poison in something.
Well, what's weird is we know we're eating and drinking poison. Like when I just took a little sippy of that little cuppy with the fucking yuppie. I'm drinking plastic. I'm drinking plastic. Well, yuppies are who?
I don't know, but I don't think you could say that word anymore.
Yuppie?
Yeah.
What if I was like
a young person with a well-paid job and a fashionable, never mind, you could say.
Yuppie.
A yuppie.
I thought it was something else. I thought it was a guy with like maybe overalls on, and then there's the one thing that's off of it, but he's got no T-shirt underneath and kind of sloppy, little unfit. Yuppie.
Yeah,
that's what I
thought
saw.
yuppie was kind of like a commie or something.
Commie.
Probably can't say that though.
You can. I mean, what does that mean? You've said that.
No, it's like
can't say that.
Well, there would be like a large group of people that would be like, no, don't say those things.
Like communists?
Yeah.
Or other people?
No, they wouldn't. Other people who are offended by the short forms we give words.
Shit used to be easier back then. You could just call somebody a communist.
Yeah, you could just be like, "Are you a communist, sir?"
Hey, what?
And they'd be proud though. They'd be like, "Yeah."
It's kind of cool to think that during the Cold War. Have you ever watched Traitors?
No, I'm still got to guys.
Okay, pretty much that's what the Cold War was like, but for everybody.
The show Traitors, the game show.
Because in the show, you go to this like castle, and you don't know who the traitors are. I think there's like 20 people and then 3 traitors, and they work to get the faithfuls, who are people who are not traitors, out. So the faithfuls have no powers other than like figuring out who is who.
Okay.
And trying to figure out, okay, you seem like a good person. You're obviously not a traitor. I trust you. But the traitors can commit somebody to murder after they do a round table. So when there's a round table, they all talk. They're like, I think Anto is a fucking traitor. And then everybody votes. And if you get enough votes, you go out. And when you go out, you have to say if you're a traitor or a faithful. And that was pretty much, my nose itchy as hell. That's the Cold War.
Okay.
For the whole bit there. If people who watch the show are listening to that, they're like, fuck, dude, I know.
Because my impression of the Cold War was, I'm going to push this button.
No, I think that was like the mega form of it.
Are you going to push your button?
But I think in reality, it was like you went to your local laundromat wearing that like coat with the hat, you know?
Oh, like
collar.
Okay, that's what you mean.
And everybody walking around is like, wait a second, is that fucking guy Russian?
You're trying to say that's what? Okay, so I didn't get what you meant by it.
Yeah. Like figuratively speaking,
yes, I get what you mean.
there's offices. Basically, it's 2 offices. The Cold War was like Russia headquarters,
I got
USA headquarters, and they're like, yo, fucking.
Some of these are the weakest link.
Do you think there was ever like an operation in the Cold War where like, yo, what if we just unplug their shit?
What do you mean?
Like
unplug what?
If you push their nuclear or whatever.
Well, you think it's like an AC adapter in the wall?
I guess
I don't
not.
think it's that simple, dude.
I guess not.
I think they have like a super mainframe computer running.
When did they get away from like fucking adapters and shit, you know? Because I mean, if you had to plug everything in, humanity would be way safer.
That's true. Yeah, you just unplug shit.
Like, we can't nuke you. Fuck. We don't have enough plugs.
I'm sure there is probably a plug
for
involved,
something, yeah.
But it's hidden. Like, it's well hidden.
If there's no plug, you got to charge often. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had to charge your ankle bracelet.
Like when you're on house arrest?
Yeah. Do you think you have to charge it? I think like the battery is just infinite, no?
I feel like there's enough battery. I feel like I guess.
They found an efficient battery source now, right?
Well, why is it that those watch batteries?
For a year.
Forever. Yeah.
No,
like,
not
what is
forever.
that?
Not forever.
What's the longest a watch battery can go?
So technically, like they're supposed to go 2 to 5 years without any problems. But depending on things that happen, right, with your watches...
Yeah.
You could really have one, but they're usually guaranteed by the person who installs it for a year.
Well, you know, wouldn't they know exactly how long it lasts because they
Oh yeah, it keeps time pretty accurately.
Right?
Tuesday, December 27th.
Like the whole game, wouldn't they know exactly how long it lasts?
Well, that's why I like automatic watches because you don't need no bitch ass batteries.
What does that mean?
Well, as your wrist moves, the movement like it's a pendulum. Like it makes it work.
See, like what if I'm sitting on the couch for 5-10 minutes?
Well, it goes for a while. Like if you were to go for a walk for 25 minutes,
yeah,
your watch is good for like probably a while.
Are there watch brands that are automatic? What's it called? Automatic?
Yeah, a lot of watch brand manufacturers have automatic watches.
So is it like
you think they're going to put a battery in a Rolex, dude? Like, you know? You imagine having to go change the battery in your Rolex?
Yeah, true. So they encourage beating it?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
That charges your watch for like a month, probably?
Oh my. Dude, power of the sun in the palm of your hands, dude. Like, you kidding me? You know
yeah, it kind of makes sense to like,
yeah.
if you had Rolex money, you probably put one on to jerk off. Even like if you don't have it on, you're like, let me fucking dress up.
I can't believe people are still trying to walk around to get their steps in.
To be healthy?
Further, yeah, you don't need that.
What are you saying?
You just go and just yank a yank, bud.
Yeah, why aren't there like yankers for your feet? Like, why can't you like do something that
dude?
Simulates walking?
You say like a what are they called? These things that people are putting on? The GoPro on your wrist. What is it called?
What?
Your Fitbit.
Yeah.
Put a couple fits on your
GoPro on your wrist.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but like a couple. You're saying put those on your ankles instead?
It would be something if there was like, I know they did that back in the old days.
Yeah.
And always women, they'd hook them up to some machine that was like moving their body.
Yeah.
That'd be nice for the legs. Get my 10,000 in if there's something could just like do that. Like I could put a
that'd
little
be
bit
really
of
accurate if it was on your ankles. Your wrist is always. It's like, did you really take that many steps?
How much you move your feet though? You're sitting down.
Oh, true. Like I got restless leg syndrome.
Yes.
I am.
Is it a syndrome?
Yeah, it's a problem for sure.
Because like I have it.
Your legs both go, or sometimes one and then the other one?
I gotta talk to myself when I do it, just to be like, listen.
Sorry?
Like when it's happening, when I'm doing the fucking yo-yo, I'm like, hey, I really like this. I'm like a dog with it. I'm like, I like this.
You're a golden retriever with your legs.
Love it. Like my tail. I'm feeling good. Shake your leg. But I have to say,
a golden
enough.
retriever?
Stop.
If you were a dog?
Probably, yeah.
Really? That's
to be everybody's best buddy.
Wait, so they're dogs that are not people's best buddy?
Super handsome. Like golden retrievers are super fucking good looking. They're fucking.
I'd be like, you remember Beethoven, Saint Bernard?
Yes, yeah.
Slobber everywhere.
Yeah, you would
hanging out of my
totally.
beard. Big, taking guys' knees out.
Your dad would be like a Yorkie.
He'd be like He'd be like the dog he has. He'd be like Rex, dude, and Max.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I would be a golden retriever. Why not? Good
That's
treatment.
Fine. A lot of high energy dog. High energy.
Yeah, I like that. I like that about it. Makes you happy, Comes at you with full joy, no sadness. Some animals don't want to be your buddy.
Well, like what? Like who?
Cats, mostly, they don't need you.
No, but they do want it. They just want it on their terms,
Yeah, which I mean, it feels like, I paid money for the opposite function. I paid money to have you cuddle on command. That's why they train dogs like that. They're like, listen, we're selling these to some bitches that are going to need some hugs.
Need it. You need the love.
I've worked with a couple cats.
Yeah, you're an expert. We know. I can't wait to see the commercial.
It's out. You want to friggin' see it?
Wait, what? Can we show it on here or no?
I mean, I guess you could.
Well, you do it, I guess, the volume.
No, you could do it. You're more set up over there, I think.
I got everything ready to go.
Do you?
Send it to me.
Send it to you. But yeah, I work with, that's like, that to me sounds like the most out of work actor.
The guy who's like, I'm really good with cats.
I've worked with a couple animals. He's had like no jobs.
Yeah, but like I would trust somebody who's good with animals. Like Dr. Doolittle came to the party.
But I told you this, so on the set they were like, "Fucking dude,
you're so good.
You're so gifted with the cats."
Now, how much of that is gaslighting?
I'm almost like 100% sure that it's all gaslighting. Like, there's no. You also got to slow yourself down. I'm just trying to look for this. You also got to slow yourself down because there are other actors that I'll talk to that are comedians, but they do act a little bit. And they'll say like something nice that somebody said on set. And I will be like, that's great. But just remember, it only means as much as it means,
It only means as much. You have to like take it with a grain of salt.
You gotta enjoy iodine.
Is it Purina?
Purina, yeah, Purina 1.
Purina 1 cat food?
You know, the thing with this organizing and what's it called here? Instagram? I can't find a damn thing. People sending you messages. You're like, come on.
Problem is, like, are they going to post the newest commercial?
Yeah, they did. This person sent it to me.
Oh, it's on their Instagram?
They sent it to me on YouTube.
I looked on YouTube. I could not find it.
Pets.
Purina.
The thing I've realized over time with Instagram and shit, it's like I gotta remember you, you know? Like I gotta remember your handle. Like I gotta. Oh, okay, who sent me that?
But
what
it's
the fuck?
Purina, like.
No, the person that sent it to me has a different handle. Like.
Oh, somebody sent you the commercial on YouTube.
Correct, sir.
So I always thought maybe it was just on their Instagram page.
No. That would have been nice.
You'd think Purina would be like, hey, guess what? Here's the commercial we paid you to shoot for.
The way commercials get released is in a very strange manner, if I could say that. Like, it's not like they have a main page or something, and they're like, bam!
Whoa, Michelle Trachtenberg's dead.
Yeah, Buffy.
No way. Wow.
I found it.
Is that crazy?
Yeah, because she was found dead in her apartment. She had just had a liver transplant, so that's kind of nuts.
Dude, she was Harriet the Spy, bro. Do you remember?
What's that?
When she was a kid, she was Harriet the Spy. You never watched that?
No.
Oh, that's...
I think like a little bit I did.
Yeah.
But I don't remember, you know?
Dude, I'm already laughing at the commercial.
That's great. Look at that.
Okay, we're in theater mode.
You're in theater mode?
I don't know how loud it's going to be, though. I haven't quite.
Okay, let me prep. Let me prep a little option here for myself so I can save my ears. Oh, you're taking your time. Just say when, if you could. And if you miss it, that'll suck. Loud as the day is long over there, or what?
Well, I just don't want it to be like this thing where...
You blow the bloody doors off?
Okay, debuting on the Don't Be Sorry podcast.
It's the debut. We're dropping the latest.
YouTube right here.
We're dropping the late. Oh, look at him.
This guy. He's already got the sniffs.
Yeah, dude, I'm allergic. I'm allergic.
One Live Clear reduces the major allergen in cat hair.
Come on. That's a high quality. Look at that. High quality sneeze, dude.
Purina One Live Clear reduces the major allergen in cat hair and dander starting on day 21.
If there were Oscars for commercials, I might have got a consideration. And the Oscar for best allergen goes to...
Hold on. So I turned the volume off completely.
Correct.
So
yeah, I mean, it's played 3 times. I mean, even my mother has a limit.
Well, I just want to comment on it while it's happening.
Oh, okay. Well, it's 21 seconds, is it?
No, it's 6 seconds, dude.
Okay, so you comment quick. You going to freeze frame here?
Yeah, I'm going to have to freeze frame here.
Okay, first frame, we're feeling pretty... How are we feeling about it? I look sick there.
You look sick.
Ill. Yeah.
So you look at big sneeze like that.
Yeah, wow. That's huge. Right into the arm.
Huge. Right into your beautiful shirt, which you probably never sneezed on.
Not mine, by the way.
Oh, they give you those clothes?
Yeah, they clothe you.
Holy shit. You scared the cat when it...
Hey, also, that cat and that house, not mine either, just so you know.
Dude, look at you just cuddling up with the cat with his butt in the air.
That cat is in love with me at the moment.
So, that's a tabby. So...
Well, pause. Obviously, I didn't know that.
Anyways.
Every commercial you'll ever see a guy in, see I'm wearing a white T-shirt under the shirt.
That looks yellow right here.
It is. Yeah, that's a different shirt than I had on.
Oh, yeah, you had it's a different shirt, dude.
Yeah, they got... That was a big shirt budget for the commercial.
Magic right here.
Yeah, and that the cat that's eating the bowl.
Different
you know,
cat.
I put a bowl down for it.
Right here. This is you put the bowl down.
Yeah, there's a whole section where I put a bowl down. Because now I think if you're on this Purina One Live Clear page, there's another commercial where you see me just float some delicious cat food down to the cat. You know. So this Live Clear.
Right here?
How you live.
You should be on the page, too.
After, yeah, that would have been nice. I tried to negotiate that, but there was no, like...
There was zero. They don't care about you.
They were just like, we're done. There's no negotiating.
Okay, that's enough of this.
Yeah.
So, wait. So, 6 seconds.
There should be another cut. We're hoping for another cut.
Okay, so 21
I got my people reaching out.
Call it 20 seconds, okay?
Yeah.
What's that look like for a day of shooting 20 seconds?
What does that look like?
Like 8 hours?
Okay, so you got to get to set. I got to set for that, I think, was maybe 10 a.m. that day. So you go there, you fucking get in the trailer, and then you shoot the shit with the lady doing makeup. And she's got a girl that's working with her with the wardrobe. So there's a wardrobe lady and a makeup lady. And the makeup lady is always got like the most information. She knows all the crew. She knows all the actors because she sees everybody before they start. Okay. And a lot of what happens kind of rides on her because that's the whole look of everything is them. So the T-shirt, the fucking face, if you're sweating, all that. Like people come up to you, they'll dab you before a scene.
So you're getting touched a lot.
You're getting touched a lot.
I can't be an
Not a lot, but like more than zero. And then you go to the set, which is like around the corner. This nice house. There's always like a nice house in Toronto or Montreal or wherever the hell they shoot these.
That's the way it works with Yorn too. Same thing. Always a nice
Always
house.
a nice house.
So so Toronto, Montreal,
it's in
whatever,
the budget. So you go to the couch, which they had planned out there. And then
another common.
There's common. And then there's like what is called Video Village, where there's a bunch of screens and chairs for the people that are the client and then the director's team and then the agency to watch what's going on, and they'll give fucking feedback live. And 99% of the time the director is just trying to shut up the client because they know, like, once they tell them, hey, we want to do this commercial with this cat or whatever, the director takes it in, makes it their own thing, and then they're like, we're good with you.
Go away.
Like, we don't need this anymore. Okay. But the people that work at any of the companies, they have to like, hey, what if he turned to the left? Right here. And they're like, oh, okay. You want that? Or
they have to do that?
Yes.
Why?
Because of human nature. Yeah.
They're like, it's got to be like you. You got to make it yours, you know?
You got to make it yours. And so there is a scene that I don't even know if they use, but there's a cat. It might have been in that image you saw there where the cat jumps off of the couch. I think they did use it. Okay. And I stayed in it. And that director lady, from that moment, was like, wow, I can't believe we're working with you. Like, I'm not even joking. She was like, I can't believe I get to never work with real actors. You're going to be famous. That's what she said. Because of the cat shit. And I'm trying to sit here and tell you, grain of salt. You know, you want a grain of salt. She's a nice woman, but
that's the saddest thing I've ever heard you say.
It fucking made me feel good.
I think that's what it was. I think that's the delivery intended, you know?
Yeah, you realize that actors are pathetic?
Kind of like,
you know,
whores for compliments.
Pretty much. Like, if nobody goes and sees any of the things that you do, it matters. Like, the fact, like, you can't just, like, you don't just do a commercial for nobody to see it. Like, the ones that people, I literally ran into a guy today at the grocery store. Okay, so I don't know about you, but my worst nightmare is sometimes like public interaction. Like, I don't want to always interact because I got a lot of shit going on in my mind. I'm thinking about shit. I'm like,
my God, dude, you want to be famous.
Well, you don't have to interact. That's quick. It's like somebody that I know really wants to interact. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I'm thinking about shit. Like today I'm thinking about this role. I'm like trying to cry in the grocery store. Like, you know, I'm getting a lot of shit in my head. I got a lot of shit in my mind.
Just they're grabbing like a mango.
Yeah, staring at a mango,
just
crying.
Tears running down your eyes.
So I'm walking and some guy goes, Jordan. And in my mind, immediately I'm like,
no.
Fuck, I don't want this.
Somebody in Toronto said Jordan to you.
Jordan, Well, yeah, I've been here long enough now. This is life.
That's too much.
There's so many people. You're like, how? Yeah. So the guy, I had gone to college with him. He's telling me about his life. His wife had cheated on him. He got divorced.
Oh, no, dude. Come in the grocery store?
Telling me this, and not literally the front. Like when you come in, it was where he was working, that area where he was putting some fruits.
He worked
in
the grocery store.
He was working.
Oh, his life is over, dude. You're working in a grocery store, 30-some years old, you're out.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not. We don't want to judge anybody here on the Don't Be Sorry podcast, but if we're judging.
So you didn't want that? I
was like, oh, fuck. I got to chat it up. I forget why we started this.
Because you were trying to cry.
Well, no, I was just trying to like fucking think in my head, but I forget why I mentioned this for some reason. But yeah, saw this guy, told me all these negative things. Like, what are you supposed to do when you go, how are you? And they're like, wife cheated, been working here, not much going on.
He's just like, damn. He's stacking bananas. Like,
he goes, I saw you in a commercial. I'm like, okay. Oh, yeah, that's why. And then I go, he's like, are you still acting and doing comedy? I see you doing comedy on your Instagram and stuff. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I saw you in a commercial. I was like, oh, I've done a bunch of them. And when I said I'd done a bunch of them, that's like all I have.
Yeah,
like, I was like, and he goes, well, I saw the ones that were on TV. And I was like, oh, did you just fucking verbally assault me, dude?
Yeah,
they're all on television, just not shit you're watching all the time.
Wow. So you really are, you are also kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Dude, I'm the barrel's bottom.
You should have been like, dude, let me help you with those bananas.
The thing is, I'm just fucking helping. I'm like, no, that avocado looks like shit. You guys need help? I could do a fucking quick shift.
Did you see that in the grocery stores in Germany? They have like an avocado ripeness tester.
You staying up to date on the fucking grocer system in Germany? What the hell?
Anything with food, brother, I'm in. Yeah, you take the avocado, you shove it into this mechanism.
Okay.
It stabs it with a little needle, and then it's like 70% ripe, 80% ripe, 54% no good. Smell like a little sad face comes.
Does the fucking poking it? What is that, like a diabetes check for the fucking?
I think so. They made a diabetes check for avocado.
Does that like fuck with the ripeness? Air into the sweet green
little
juiceness?
like, little tiny needle, you think?
So I'm an overthinker. This next thought thing is like the most overthinking shit. Is like,
hit me.
You got to get it while it's good. Today I was at a fucking haircut, and the guy's putting the hot towel on my neck to do the thing. But we're talking. He hits me with the hot towel, puts it away. 30 seconds of story. I'm thinking, my neck's cold, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get it while it's good.
So did he cut you?
No, it's actually is easier than any other time. I've had hotter neck with more damage.
Dude, one time I was getting a haircut, and he fucking sliced my ear with the scissors, dude.
The top of your ear?
He sliced the little top flappy part.
Oh, that's...
Yeah. It's like my buddy growing up. Like, I went to him for like 10 years.
Like
never went to get a haircut. Yeah, never went to get a haircut after that again.
Yeah.
The look on his face, because you got the mirror right in front of you.
Yeah.
So you're there, you're chatting, because you're chatting. And he's doing the thing, they do. They do have their little, that thing. They have the motion. And
actually, what I've realized about that motion is it's like a fucking flapping motion that they're doing,
Well, I am convinced it's fake. Because, like, they get what they want with the clipper, and then they do a couple of little hairs with those. But all that bullshit that they go up and down, it's not. They're just doing it for fun, dude. Like,
but you see the hair.
Like, little bits, maybe. Little here and there. Little slices come off. But really, all of this with your pinky out, fuck you, dude.
The butterfly effect?
Yeah, I want to tell them to fuck off. That's what I want.
The thing I've realized about barbers is they make good money because everyone's got a head.
$50 every half an hour, bro.
Well, if it's busy.
Anyways, he's fucking, and then sink, top of the ear, slice. I'm like,
damn.
Oh,
free cut off.
Well, because it wasn't clear, but then it became clear because we were done the cut. Like, he finished the cut. I'm bleeding. I'm actively bleeding. He finishes the haircut, which there was some distraction. It's a little bit of a distraction.
I like that you're bleeding. That's kind of funny.
Like, I'm bleeding the whole time. He's only
How
halfway through.
Early into the hair? Yeah, how early into
This
the
is like 20% into the haircut slice.
Oh, damn.
So
did he just leave the wound
not
open?
It's not. No, like let me just clarify. He didn't cut a piece of my ear off. Like he nicked my ear, but with those scissors, a nick is a nick.
Yeah, they sharpen him like Japanese steel.
So it's like actively dribbling blood. I could see it in the mirror, but he doesn't know what to do. He's like, this never happened before, which is weird.
Especially for you to be the guy.
And he's my friend. And so, yeah, I never got a haircut from him again after that.
Are you friends still?
No. Well, we were never really friends, but I know him, you know? No.
Dude, an on-the-line friend makes a mistake. That's like you fire somebody at your company.
Yeah.
You're like, dude.
You know what people just say, like, their buddy, like my buddy? Like, he was my buddy that cut your hair.
Buddy. Okay.
And he would cut my hair. And like I said, you know, we had to finish the rest of the haircut, get up, go towards the cash. And he's like, obviously, Anto, like, you're good. And I'm like, I don't have to pay. He's like, no. Why would you have to, you know, like, I'm sorry.
Do you open your wallet and, like,
I had the wallet in my hand.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking the way my father, it's ingrained, business is business. Like a service was completed. I watched my father pay for a full breakfast. We never ate the breakfast.
Why is that?
We never got the breakfast, dude.
Why is that?
One time when we were young, he's taking me to the island to go to the camp, okay?
Of course.
Prepare. Summertime. We go nice and early. We get to this little restaurant on the island, 7 a.m. It is like everybody in Sault Ste. Marie and St. Joe's Island was said, we got to go for breakfast this morning.
Well, that's the game, yeah.
That's what, and it was a Sunday morning, and every chair was full. We got the last 2 chairs in the restaurant.
St. Joe's Island, to explain it, what it is.
St. Joe's Island is a small island outside of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, maybe 40 minutes away. You go over a bridge. Population, 750 probably. 1,200
All
people.
they eat is fucking breakfast over there, too.
That's it. We go there 7:30 in the morning. Brother, if I'm telling you, 100 people in the restaurant, 1 server. Everybody must have called in sick. One woman she was really glued into that, like, I'll be right with you. Please don't fucking kill me. I also want to kill myself face that she had the whole time.
She's trying.
But my father's patience is 0. Like, he doesn't have patience for anything. I'm a kid. I also don't have patience.
Yeah.
We're sitting there. She comes over. She greets right away. Hey, can we take your order? My dad's like, coffee, 2 kind of like full breakfasts. She's like, no problem.
You're a little kid. Your dad goes, 2 coffees.
2 coffees, full breakfast.
He's 6, 2 coffees.
So we wait. She comes back with the coffee and the orange juice, whatever. We're waiting. Maybe 30 minutes goes by, which is like in Toronto and Ottawa, 30 minutes, like it's long, but also that's acceptable kind of. You're like
30 minutes? It was in Toronto.
If the restaurant, if it's super busy and there's 1 server and you waited 30 minutes.
You have to have drinks.
Yeah. Something.
And yeah, if 30 minutes happens to you, we're talking, you're going, what the fuck?
Yeah. 30 minutes is a long time, but at the same time, in a big city, you're like, fuck, whatever. Like, it's part of the game sometimes. Sometimes it happens.
Sure.
Dude, 30 minutes on St. Joe's Island at 7:30 in the morning.
It's like 3 hours. That's like interstellar time.
When my father, all he has on his mind is how much wood we have to chop, how the work to get up to the camp with the trailer. He has all these things on his mind, right? And now it's 8 o'clock. Then it's 8:15. I could see him contemplating on doing something aggressive.
Yeah, which would not achieve much.
No. So what his alternative was, because we're 40 minutes in now. If you wait 15 and you leave, whatever, you know, 45 minutes in, hungry. The food's coming probably in 15, hopefully.
That's a hard. Like, is this little kid time? Because 45
this is like, I'm 12
minutes.
I'm 12, 13.
Okay. Yeah. So you got an automatic watch on at least.
My father's decision was get up aggressively, pull out a $50 bill, hand it to the we're leaving. In my head, what the fuck? You paid for I think about that every day, actually, of my life to this day.
Yeah.
You gave them $50 and we didn't get anything.
There are some moments like that, and I would probably think about that one. Did you ask him ever why?
$50. Like, are you? And then we went to go across the street to the coffee shop to get another $20 worth of stuff to breakfast.
But your dad, I think, because all Italians have that.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I mean?
Service It's business. My dad.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think like that. You wouldn't think like that. If you go to a place and they fucking don't do the thing, you're not giving them money.
No, but there is like with the haircut. That's why I was talking about the story. With the haircut,
yes.
He cut me, but the service business.
Well,
my
but
friend,
that's a little different. You still got a haircut.
True.
See, with your dad didn't even get a fucking sunny side up.
I got a haircut and my ear got circumcised, dude. What do you
got too much cut. Like, if anything, you should have paid extra because he cut in addition to what the original agreement had
But that's
been.
my father, though. You know, just get up $50. Fuck you guys.
Most Italian people would do that because it's like they don't want anybody to think that they didn't, you know? Because as soon as your dad gets up, he's thinking, are these people thinking that I'm leaving?
Yeah.
So let me show them. Let me show them what to think. Wow.
Yeah. Boom.
Tony
Lobster.
put a 50 down. Everything on this menu's $4. What the fuck did he eat?
Lobster, dude.
Yeah.
So my dad can't do math? Like what?
Maple. He get a maple fucking lobster Benny? Like what the fuck did he
At that time,
get?
like 2 eggs and potatoes, $7 for breakfast, maybe $6.
Wait, how old are you right now? So that's 20 years ago.
That's 20 years, dude. I'm telling you, breakfast $50.
Dude, if your dad gave $50, you could have bought food probably for 30 fucking people.
4 breakfasts probably for $50.
That's
what did he prove there? I don't need the $50, I guess. Like what?
And he's just with you?
Just the two of us, dude. What? He wasn't showing off for anybody.
Wow, that's man shit.
Crazy. I would never do that.
He probably went home and fucking slept with your mom. You know? He's probably like, "Hey, Bean, I got some terrible news. I just spent $50. I just spent $50 and fucking 90 kilometers in gas." When you're in a small place, you don't appreciate what people will do just to like get out. Like St. Joe's Island now in my head. Oh, what a fun thing that was as a kid. It was like, it's a while away.
Did I ever take you there to my camp? Did we go to my camp?
I don't know. I've gone to so many camps.
I know I took you to Brimley. That was a good
That was
time.
fun. Yeah. Now being older, seeing what that is though, basically like a trailer park. Yeah. We just wanted we basically wanted VR trailer park for like the night. You know?
We were drinking too. It was fun. That was a good time. Underage drinking.
Yeah. You know what's the saddest part about drinking is that's the best time, really.
When you're doing it when you're not supposed to.
God.
When you're allowed to do it and you're like in a venue or an establishment that allows it, it is depressing.
Yeah, like when there's an open bar and you're
wedding?
like too excited about it, everyone talks about it. Like I used to be the one they talked about because I would, when I drank pretty much like hard, like, okay, that's like I'm a drinking guy kind of. There's also that too.
Is that a nice way of saying alcoholic? I'm a drinking guy.
I'm not even, because alcoholics like every day. I would just like when there wasn't a thing, I would just drink like crazy, have a party.
Yeah.
Alcoholic, I'm not like I don't love it like every day.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I say the same excuses also that you're saying now.
But it's not like you're an alcoholic. It's just like you drink. I think you can drink like an alcoholic without being one.
I would hope so because then
I don't even think alcoholics
drink
like that either. Like when they show you Leahy in the Trailer Park Boys,
yeah, he's always fucking just.
Alcoholics are more like slow burn.
Yeah,
it's like a little rum and coke. Like they can't pound 3. They're still a human.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah, it's like you can't go up to a guy, punch him 3 times in the chin, and expect no concussion.
Well, like I've talked to a couple clients of the old paper company, and like they'll be like 26er a day. Case of beer and a 26er a day.
26er a day, that's almost an ounce an hour.
Dude, that's crazy.
2 ounces an hour?
Yeah, you're saying that's not a lot?
I mean, versus
not over
like
24. What do you mean over 12? You think it's over 12 in a day? When
2 ounces an hour, 12 hours, 2 ounces an hour.
Dude.
When you're at, like, look at Proximo, what we were talking about the other day.
True.
He probably smashed that in an hour.
He probably smashed a lot of things, I bet you.
His heart, obviously, he said, forget about it.
His heart, yeah.
Forget about it.
I always think of, like, in that case, dying abruptly of the book Gerald's Game by Stephen King.
Dude, I just watched that movie. That's weird.
Dude, isn't that crazy?
Good movie.
Yeah, die on top of the girl when you're banging her?
Well,
what do you do?
Getting eaten by a dog?
Yeah, but that's that's the horror part of it. But I mean, let's just break it down. The first part is already insane. you're handcuffed to the bed. What do you do?
Well, it really makes you rethink Cialis.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If anything, like why they should really
well, it's pretty perfected. Well, it's pretty perfected, I would say now.
Yeah?
Like you have bodybuilders using it. You have like NFL players getting suspended because they use Cialis before a game.
Before a game? Yeah, I saw that. Why did they do that again?
Jameson Williams, he was suspended for 2 games for using a performance-enhancing drug, which is Cialis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Made him quicker?
It's a vasodilator. So it opens your airway up so you could breathe better, which means essentially you could be faster, stronger. It's like
Wouldn't you worry a little bit about getting hard, though, like when you get tackled?
So the way it's been explained to me, that's pretty, what you just said. I get
Well,
it.
no, I'm saying like it's all sensory. It's not your fault.
I think it's still your brain is in control. Just because somebody rubs your leg, it's not a genie's coming out.
What if you got like a sensitive... What if you got like a sensitive tip?
Somebody touches your fucking leg and it's like, I grant you 3 wishes. Like, no, brother, that's not how it works.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, when there's like a scrum or something and there's a bunch of dudes, one guy slides, a lot of sliding.
The way it's been explained to me is taking Cialis is kind of like the Hulk. If you point him in the direction you want, he's gonna perform.
Have you ever had sex on Viagra or Cialis?
No, I've never I think about it regularly.
Wow, no, I've done it. It's fun.
Oh, it's fun?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
You should totally do it.
How do you do it?
Dude, you can get it. You can get it.
No, I know
like
you can.
Websites.
It's not heroin, dude. Like, I'm not worried about it. I know I could get it.
You can get it, dude.
You're saying like I gotta go to see Ron in the back alley, dude. Like,
basically, you're just.
Is it like? Do you feel like Ron Jeremy, dude? Like, are you? You can't say that guy's name anymore, but.
What's with the not? You could say it. You said it.
You could say it. I said it.
You just, you're just hard as shit.
What?
You're like a fucking.
Oh, no, what's the alternative? Am I not? Not ever been that?
I think that you will understand what I
Is
mean.
it like hit the table with it and the table breaks?
Hit the table and, yeah. It would be like, you ever put down like a hammer on a wood table? That's probably what it would feel like. Like, just drop a table hammer.
Like,
well, imagine the like amount of testosterone when you're fully 19. It's like, that's like nitrous for your dick. Dom, you just take a Cialis, Dom Toretto's in your dick, like, you just fucking
for family,
and you just see literally for family, you just see a fucking. And the fucking.
You own me a 10-second car. Like he's in your ear.
You got to come in 10 seconds. Well, actually, with the Cial or with the Viag, you're like a boxer. You get at least 12 rounds.
So you get more rounds. You get more.
Like
stiff.
As somebody who's like a commercial actor, I guess. They have really missed the mark with the like Viagra promotion.
Well, like it's not because that's not a thing anymore. Like people are not going crazy for it anymore.
But you could have a lot of fun. Like 2 guys in a boxing ring, one guy's just fucking lasting. Like, that's hilarious.
That is a great way.
It's always just like a couple, and then the lady's like happy as shit. Like that's always what this commercial is.
So have you done this like many times or just like a couple times?
I've done it under 5, I think. I know probably under 10 now.
And the reason why was just because you're like, why not?
It's like special occasion.
Tonight's the night.
Tonight you're just sometimes you're like, let's just. But what
if the other person isn't also on board? Then you're just now.
Well, that makes it more. It's.
Well, you both are taking it.
Well, no. Like when you have Hammer Droid attached to your body. It's like it gives off, I think, like you know how in the woods when a ram has like the antlers up and then the other rams are like, oh, fucking the antlers are giving off like a heat or something. I think that's what happens when you have the fucking. Like I knew guys that were taking it a lot.
But like, do you? I don't know why this is turning into. But
like steroids in the gym.
Is this something you announce or you just show up?
Well, if you want everybody to fucking know what's up, you let people know. Sure.
Or else
you go, hey wife, Tonight's costing us money. Figure your end out.
So last question, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So you're saying, okay, tonight we're going to have a good time.
Tonight is the night.
7 p.m. You pop it, and then
7 p.m.
Like what time?
You could pop it in the morning, and you're good. Like it's with you. It's like the Force.
Oh, it stays with you. Like it hangs out.
Yeah.
It's like a sidecar motorcycle.
It's like a bad memory. Stays with you.
So you take it in the morning, but then all day long you're just like droid is out.
It's not like you're just a pipe fitter all day. It's like if you were on a track, if you're a racetrack person, you're never missing the gun.
So if the opportunity comes on.
Oh, yeah.
Like no problem.
Yeah, like if it was like a play and there's another set of actors and they're always in like the second scene right after, but they really want to be in it.
Understudies are
They're always like, yo, is it our time yet? You're like, no, we're good. Okay. They just slide in and out.
You're not afraid of like it staying that way, because that's one of the possible.
Yeah, I think it's like you said. Remember last episode we were saying like, hey, if in 10 years this will give you this.
But that seems like not 10 years. That could be in like an hour from now.
I think having a rock hard dick for 4 hours would suck for sure.
Apparently it's the worst thing ever.
Well, because you don't want to be thinking thoughts.
But that's why I'm concerned. You're saying the whole day I'm just going to be like.
Well, no. The whole day you're just like, you're down, you know?
Okay.
You're Bonnie Blue for the day.
Bonnie freaking Blue, dude.
Bonnie Blue for the day, dude.
Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips.
My hairdresser's from Ireland, and he was just like, that's madness. I was like, yeah, dude.
It's absolute madness.
It is absolute madness.
That is madness. I'm glad he said it.
They're not over there in the UK celebrating this. They're not going, oh my God, this is so amazing.
This is another thing that I wanted to ask you about. I know we talk about this a lot on the show, but don't you think that more news coverage in the entire world should have happened that this woman decided to do this?
Well, it's not giving anything to anybody, you know, and news coverage kind of counterproductive. We don't want to encourage people.
But how does that make her feel?
That she didn't get news coverage?
She didn't get any coverage.
I think she got dollar bills, yo.
You think she got paid for that?
Well, I think it's like a marketing thing for the OnlyFans. OnlyFans pretty much ruined
the
life. Like kind of. Like it just used to be like, whoa, there's your ass. Now it's like, oh, there you are.
There's your liver.
There's your liver. Shit.
So
I could buy your farts and stuff. Like, what happened? What happened?
Do you think like your acting career could turn into?
I could have a successful OnlyFans today.
So you should.
I just
cover your face.
You could just do it for the gays, but
there you go. What's the problem? I support it.
I'll tell you what the problem. I don't know why you support that craze. That's a weird. We'll touch on that some other time, or maybe not ever again. But the problem is the money. Where the money's at is the DMs, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't got time to be like,
make time.
I like it like that.
If you're getting paid $10,000 a day, you're not going to do that. Like that's easy.
It's not easy. You know. I got to get to know you. Oh, sorry, Matt. Sorry to hear that.
I feel like it would be.
Here's a picture of my chest. Have a great day.
I feel like it wouldn't be Matt. It'd be like Unabomber 6742.
Hey,
like it's not.
Sorry, jump off a cliff _8. Here's a picture of my feet, dude. Have a good one. Hope you're still cheery.
This has been the most ridiculous discussion we've ever had.
This has been the most weird pre-date chat you could ever have. You're like, hey, babe, let's go to dinner. Let me just talk about weird shit for an hour.
Did you come up with a version of that game for me now or no?
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I got so many plates spinning on top of things.
Yeah, like it's like doing the podcast is like tertiary at this point, bro.
This is like my third or fourth tertiary. But I think we did it. It's good. We're feeling good. Hopefully, we'll have some better news in the coming weeks.
What does that mean?
hopefully we've been booked on some stuff. And, you know, hopefully life has changed. We put
my life is held up. Yeah, my life is held up by these 3 fingers. Dude.
These 3 fingers hold my life up.
Me up like this.
Thank you for joining us at the Don't Be Sorry Podcast. If you got any thoughts or feelings or emotions, just let us know because we're trying to cry in the grocery store. So we love you. Peace.